one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car!
Alright, so this is my review for Leprechaun from 1993. I think it's a pretty well-known movie now, just kind of because of its cult status, and not much else. It's not like it's a good movie or a scary movie or anything like that, but I'll get to that. So this came out in 93. It stars Warwick Davis, plays the Leprechaun, and he's pretty well known now. Warwick Davis, he got a start in the Star Wars movie. He was one of the main Ewoks, Wicket, the young one. So he got to start there, and then after that he worked with Lucas again in Willow. He played Willow, the main character. And then after that he didn't really do much until this came out. So it's kind of his next movie after Willow. And then this also famously stars Jennifer Aniston, and it was like her first movie role, so it's pretty funny just to see that. See her in, this as young and inexperienced actress. So basically the movie just follows, at the beginning we see a guy comes home, a drunk Irish guy comes home with some gold.
Where does my thirst come from?
And says that he got it from a leprechaun, and he made the leprechaun and show him where his gold was. That's the Leprechaun, obviously, by Warwick Davis. He shows up, tortures them, and then he gets trapped in a crate for like 20 years or something like that. And he's sitting in this old abandoned house. And then Jennifer Aniston and her dad, who is played by, I don't know the actor at all. The actor's name is John Sanderford, but I just recognized him as Zach Morris's dad from Saved by the Bell in a couple episodes. So that's kind of funny. But anyways, him and his daughter, Jennifer Aniston, they show up at this house. He just bought it. They're going to fix it up. And she's like a pretty LA girl who doesn't want to get dirty and just thinks it's stupid, wants to go stay in a hotel. But then she sees the painter that's going to be working on the house, and he's like looks kind of like a Joey Lawrence or something like that. And he's all buff and stuff. She's like, oh, okay, I'll stay. And then along with the painter, his name's Nathan, are Ozzy and Alex. Ozzy's played by Mark Holton, who's probably pretty recognizable. He was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He's the one that steals his bike. And he was also in Teen Wolf, Chubbs, the fatter guy in Teen Wolf. So he's pretty recognizable. He plays kind of like he's mentally slow in this. And he's just kind of helping out. And then Alex is the kid who kind of hangs out with Ozzy the whole time and is like kind of his friend and stuff. I didn't recognize that actor by name either, but he's pretty recognizable from the era. So this came out in 93, and he was also in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead and Rookie of the Year. He was the best friend in that. He's also in Mr. Nanny with Hulk Hogan. So if you were like my age and you grew up around this time, 93, let's see, what was I? I was like 7 years old, so it was like my time frame with those movies. You probably recognize him as well. But anyway, so those are our main characters. The three guys that are there painting, and then Jennifer Aniston pretty much are like the main characters. And they come upon the crate, and Ozzy lets them out, and he's telling them there's a leprechaun. They don't believe him, and that's like kind of a continuing thing for a while. They don't believe it. There's actually a leprechaun there, and then eventually they all see him. And the whole time he's just trying to get his pot of gold. Get me pot of gold is what he says like a bunch of times. And that's it. He's trying to get the gold from them. They're trying to run away from him, kind of kill him or whatever. And that's about it. This movie is awful. So it was St. Patty's Day, and we played this at the Alamo, and I didn't get to see it. I was working, so I just figured I'd watch it. It was on Netflix because I'd never seen it. I thought it was going to be fun. One of those movies that's really bad. It's so bad that it's fun. It's not at all. It's not. There's nothing fun about this movie. It's just really boring, really bad. There's like not any good quotes. There's nothing like funny. There's just no energy at all. It's super boring. The direction is awful. Most of the acting is really bad. Jennifer Aniston's okay, but the script is obviously like horrible. So It's just dumb. This is just a dumb movie. I can't believe it's even shown anymore as like a cult film because I don't know. It doesn't have that that thing like something like I don't know Troll 2 or the bird or not the birds Birdemic or The Room. The Room is a really good example of like these movies that are just so bad that they're good and you can laugh at them. They have these hilarious lines, but this doesn't have it. It's just a really bad movie. So I don't know. I don't understand how it became such a cult hit that it did, because obviously they made like I don't know at least 4 more after this. Leprechaun 2. Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun in the Hood, and then he goes back to the Hood. There's a lot of sequels, so interesting. So yeah, just the only movie connections I guess is like Troll 2. I haven't seen that one, but I know that one's really bad, but that one's actually bad in a good way. And yeah, I'm giving it a 1 out of 5 as my rating. It's awful. I would not ever recommend anybody watch this. Unless you just have a morbid curiosity like I did about what it's all about, and maybe you want to see Jennifer Aniston in her first role, but I would definitely avoid this movie. So, yep, I guess that'll be it. Give me back me pot of gold.